Jason, tell me, kind of explain what you had out here today and run through the whole thing for me.
This morning, the Office of Emergency Management, in combination with the City of Conroe's Fire Department, Police Department, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Montgomery County Hospital District, North County Fire, Constable Precinct 1, the Montgomery Fire, and Lake Conroe Fire ran what we know as a mass casualty drill at Lake Conroe Park along Lake Conroe. The drill started out as a car explosion and with injuries, and brought in response from all those various agencies who had a unifying command and worked through the problem and rescue the victims and triage the victims, and work with those that were considered Code 4, which is a deceased person, as well as the law enforcement response, because this is now a crime scene. So we tested all those avenues, including dispatch, because we actually made real 911 calls from the scene to get the response that we did. So the drill went very successfully. We have a few areas where we're going to continue to work on. We do these drills periodically, about every couple months, in different types of scenarios to test the response capabilities of our first responders, as well as our 911 capabilities, and just overall what the county's capabilities are according to our emergency management plans, so we can build upon those each time.
Number of victims, where'd you find your victims?
We had approximately 40 victims total that we simulated from real world actors who were volunteers to mannequins. And we had them placed and scattered about throughout the park today, based on where they would have been in relation to the vehicle behind me that was the initial car explosion.
But people down the lake too?
Yeah, we did have at least one simulated person in the water that Lake Rescue had to help assist to get them out of the water and begin rescue efforts on that person.
What about the number of first responders? Harris County here?
Yeah, we have partners with Harris County. We had the Woodlands, because of the testing of 911, we had real world units brought out on scene, which was not intended, but that's great because it tested the capabilities of 911 dispatch as well as our response capabilities. We had approximately 140 EMS first responders,
yes, my name is Dawn
firefighters, and police officers from Conroe PD and the Sheriff's Office and the Constable's Office on site, as well as about 30 emergency management personnel from the ATF all the way down through the county and the Department of Emergency Management for the state here as evaluators today.
Bomb squad out here too?
Yeah, and we do have the Montgomery County Bomb Squad with the Fire Marshal's office on site as well.
The scenario down there. What was the deal there?
The bomb squad was brought in because of the initial call with the explosion, and we had a 911 call come in that there was a suspicious individual around this vehicle who may have planted another device in the park, and so bomb squad was brought out to sweep the park and determine that there was no other secondary devices here on site.
Today compared to the past couple of days?
Yes, it was a cold morning. Once the sun came up, though, it was quite pleasant. But this morning early, when we got here at 5:30, it was nice and chilly. So.
What about more of these planned this year or next year?
Yeah, we do these about every couple months. We have at least another drill planned in March and another drill planned later this year in October. Absolutely, and they're not always the same drills, so we run them differently from mass casualty first responder drills with relations to first active shooter drills. We've done train derailments, we've done explosions with injuries. We did an overdose drill at a high school during the summertime. Just depends on what we're trying to test during that drill is the scenarios. All the players sit in the room and design these drills to test the various functions of our capabilities.
Today was kind of pushed more towards the dispatch end of it?
Yes, yeah, today was dispatch.
Yes.
They always play a role in a drill, but today was to not inform them of it, so it was a no-notice drill for them, and they received a number of calls from those that were staged to call, and those passing by on the highway also. They received a number of real-world calls complaining about the fire and stuff here as well.
Fan burned pretty good.
Absolutely, it was good and flamed up and nice and smoked. So you definitely can see it along the highway here on 105 and across the lake. So that was we expected that. This area is kind of unique. Depending on where you are, your 911 call could either out at the Conroe or to the county, and then from there go either to EMS or fire. And so we tested all four of those capabilities today with the various 911 catch centers.
What about response times? Test those different
Yeah,
scenarios?
during the scenario we have staging. So the units already on scene that are here to participate, they're released from the staging area based on their actual time that would take to get here. So they don't all show up at once. And since we did have some active on-duty personnel come as well, that helped with staging as well, because they didn't all show up at one time. And so that simulates how long it's going to take to get units here. The first ambulance on scene is pretty quick. They're right down the street based on their station and the proximity here. But all the responding officers and responding units after that are going to take some time. So we stage that response to ensure that we don't have everyone all at one time, because it's not realistic to test our capabilities based on that. Yeah, this is a different scenario. We did one of those where we did transport to the hospital several months back. That's not part of this drill today. The hospital we simulated transports to the hospital today, and we simulated notifying them of a mass casualty, but they were not actually put to test today.
Agencies to park off of the roadway, leave the ingress and egress route.
Back here, we'll see if we can get anybody start walking up.
Send a representative to the command
Yeah.
office.
Let's send them to the corner of this building over here. Okay.
Command, we're going to establish a walking casualty collection point, live and bathroom. Command, receive. Commander Alarm, do I have a MCHD district supervisor on scene?
Anything else hurting at all? Okay. All right, can you tell me your name? Yeah, that's fine, Jeffrey. The medic's gonna be here in just a minute. Just sit tight, okay?
Are you okay? What's wrong?
My chest really hurts right now.
Okay, you have any issues breathing?
No,
Are you bleeding from anywhere?
Stephanie, are you okay? I don't know. My leg.
Were you all here together?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, sir, what about you? How are you feeling?
Oh, my chest hurts.
Do you have any issues breathing or no?
No.
All right, can either one of you walk?
No, I can't walk.
No.
No.
Guys, how many of y'all were here together?
57? What month and year is it? Okay. What's your first name? Gary? Gary, what's your last name? Jones. Okay. How old are you? 57, you said?
No? No bleeding? Okay.
Just your chest?
Okay, all right.
If you don't have any, like...
Stay right here for me, okay? EMS will be over here shortly, all right? We're gonna go check on some other people, okay? All right, hang on.
I'm never gonna walk again. I'll never be able to take off.
Hey, Jen. Okay. Do you want to start? You want me to start?
So what are we doing? What's going on?
We'll take you to the bag.
On this.
Go ahead.
I'm with a witness that saw a male leaving the van, setting what looked to be a cooler down on the table and running off. I've got a cooler in sight from alert bomb squad. You look for any other
You'll advise them that there will be
coolers, boxes, stuff like that.
monitoring.
As we move people away.
And place a cooler on one of the tables.
Okay. What was it wearing?
All black clothing, maybe medium height,
Is he
heavy
still here
build.
right now?
I have not seen him, no sir.
Is that the cooler that you're seeing right there?
Which one?
Right there on that table?
Cooler?
Does that look like it? What color
Yeah.
was the cooler?
Red, white.
Red and white? Okay, so
Not
there's,
sure
there's
where
two
he
coolers.
placed it.
Pretty full coolers. Okay.
Engine 8 on the
bench. Engine 8, go ahead,
Engine 8, go ahead, sir.
Got a broken free.
Can we move the walking wounded to this pavilion to get them away from those packages?
Thank you.
Receive, we will move them now.
We'll move them now.
You want to give them you guys and take them over to the pavilion?
If you need assistance, available to be reassigned.
I'll get to...
So the guys in the
It's gonna be painful, but yes, we can move.
Woodlands HAZMAT back in service.
There was a traumatic injury, but it's clear.
So you can return all the three trucks back to service, and we'll just leave you to service.
Okay, 44's already here, so I'm gonna use them.
Hey, 9-1.
44's already here, I'm gonna use them.
Hey, can
For now.
you just find out?
44's already.